Hey, yo.
In anybody else's hands, this is a microphone. In my hands, it's a pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe bomb. Pipe.
Oh, hi, Mark.
What's going on, everybody? It's your buddy Justin Draven, alongside his sidekick, his tag team partner, Loki the Dog of Mischief, the Dorky Yorkie, just sitting on the couch across from me, looking at me like I'm the crazy one because I'm talking to myself. But as I sit on the side of the Journeyman's Highway, I'm hoping I can hitch a ride with you on whatever kind of audio device you're listening to at the moment in this great world of ours. And I don't mean ours like the letter, I meant ours, like together, not like the minute. But I'd like to take a couple minutes while I'm sitting right here. I'd like to talk about my fantasy dream AEW roster. Because I think... No, I can't even do that because we'd be here for hours. And you guys don't even like to listen to my videos that are minutes. Mere minutes. But I could get into it a little bit. And I can talk about some of the people I'd like to see and be gone from AEW, honestly. I have a small list right now. But I know for sure there's a few gets I would like to see come to AEW. I'd like to see Eric Young, because I think he's great. I think he's done everything he's been handed. He's done amazing. I mean, he made an angle with Danny Bonaducci tolerable. If you go back and watch some of the old Impact stuff on Pluto TV, free plug. But also EC3, I'd like to see him, because I think he's actually pretty good, and he didn't actually get a chance to find his footing. But I think he has now that he's been on his own. Samoa Joe, because, come on, obviously. Chris Bay, someone who's recent from TNA, I'd like to see him. Good Brothers, I'd like to see them come back. I'd like to see Brian Myers show up, but as a heel, and without Matt Cardona. AJ Styles, obviously, everybody wants to see him. I want to see the Briscoes. I want to see the Gorillas of Destiny. I want to see Jay White and Okada. I want to see Bone Soldier show up. I want to see a whole bunch of people show up in AEW. And that's just a few. I'm sure I missed a whole bunch. I know I missed a whole bunch. And then I was also thinking of who AEW should keep. But I figured it would be much easier to just say the ones I think should be gone, and then we can just deduct from there who's left. I think that sounds pretty good, and I don't even think I know everybody that's officially signed and on TV on AEW. So they can just slide by on a technicality, I guess. No, now that I'm thinking of it, I'm not going to make AEW's roster any better. I'm going to make my own roster. My own dream roster for my fantasy federation that I just thought of, Red Lantern Wrestling. So my roster for the men is going to be Eric Young, EC3, Bobby Roode, Samoa Joe, Chris Bay, Good Brothers, Brian Myers, AJ Styles, the Briscoes, the Gorillas of Destiny, Jay White, Okada, Bone Soldier, Omega, the Bucks, Cody, Goldust, Lucha Brothers, Jurassic Express, MJF, Strowman, Redbeard, Silver and Reynolds, FTR, Private Party, Acclaimed, Proud and Powerful, Bryan Danielson, Punk, Andrade, Hobbs, Guevara, Sammy Guevara, Moxley, Reigns, Broken Matt Hardy, Gable and Otis, War Machine, not Viking Raiders, Ricochet, Scorpio Sky, Aldis, Marty Scurll, Jericho and Hager as a team, Jay Lethal, Dick Murdoch. Now I have a wild card, Nyla Rose, because I'm going to use her a little differently. I'm going to use her the way AEW should. She's going to wrestle men and women. How's that for progressive? You could have a female world champion. Thank you. I know. Hold your applause. Now for the actual women's roster, We're going to do Charlotte, Britt Baker, Jade Cargill, Chris Statlander, Thunder Rosa, Ruby, Soho, Nia, Jax, Mandy Rose, Asuka, Carmella, Inspiration, Ember Moon, Sasha Banks, Bayley, Bliss, Ty Conti, Bunny, Bianca Belair, Deonna Purrazzo, and Tennille Dashwood. I think that'd be a pretty solid roster. And I think in my next episode, I'm going to do a full fantasy card. And I'm going to book it. And I'll let you marks judge it. And I know I didn't get everybody that I really want on my roster. But you got to keep in mind, we're going to have roster cuts. We're going to have releases. And we're going to have drafts. So your favorite and my favorite might show up sometime. But for now, I'm going to focus on the roster that I got. And I'm going to make a card for, I don't know if it's going to be my next video or a video after that. But I think that's a good idea. What do you guys think? Let me know in the comments section below. Did I leave out your favorite for my first draft? Or do you have a roster and some storylines? Would you like to run an invasion angle on my roster? Let me know. Like, comment, subscribe, share this. Be a nice guy or girl. It's hard to tell nowadays.